What up, guys? It's the Legend Gamer Kenan, Kaiser here, and we're back with another video of Dragon Ball Z Super episode 127. And this is the episode that's going to center heavy around Jiren and 17. But before we get to the real interesting part of the episode, we have to cut back to Jiren finally powering up to his full power, or I think it's full power, and his body is like it looks like a flaming aura similar to a sun. They could feel how much power he has. They're not and the people in the stands back there could feel how much power he has, and it was overwhelming for him to be the same. As Goku and Vegeta started charging in, they had this was difficult. They tried to attack him at every angle, find weak spots, but they couldn't. Like Jiren just did an awesome job of separating them, and 17 tried it during the fight, but 17 was not really much for Jiren. Even with his like 15 of those force field barriers, they all were starting to like disappear after one punch. And while Jiren was focusing most on Goku and Vegeta, 17 used up a lot of his power to get one sneak attack on Jiren, which actually damaged 17 himself. But here's the surprising fact of this: somebody finally damaged Jiren, and by the clown god destruction, Burma, Jiren said Jiren got wounded. Oh, what's it from the Supreme Court? I don't care. But yeah, it's been if Jiren lets his guard down, which unlike Goku, he won't do that. Jiren can take damage, and we just showed that Jiren took damage, and as close as like showed us like his wounds and stuff. And this pissed off Jiren more, almost as much as when Jiren almost got eliminated. And then, while they're fighting each other out, 17 asks Jiren, how could someone as strong as you wish for? Or was it that? And then 17 said that he wants to take his family and all the animals to a cruise and stuff. This did not sit rightly with the God of Destruction of Universe 11, saying that's it, that's all you want. That's kind of stuff. Yeah, honestly, I gotta give it. Out of context, that does sound like it's a selfish wish compared to a lot of stuff like saving the other universes and all that stuff. It's just a cruise with your family. I think Bulma could have done that right. Honestly, I think Bulma could have actually done this. Like, remember the whole like Shenron thing? That's what we had Shenron making wishes, and Bulma was using her resources of wealth to just grant all the Shenron's wish for him. Yeah, I think that was something that Bulma could actually do, like make a ship so big that it can carry all the animals around the world with the cruise. But we're getting sidetracked, and now we don't know what's Jiren's wish. We don't get a clear answer for what I'm telling you. And as Burma was telling the story, we got to finally see the origin of Jiren. It turns out it's kind of like a Batman style like story, as like he was all of Jiren's family and clan member were killed off by this evildoer, as we're calling it, which is similar story to Batman. And if you think about it, a lot of the Universe 11 is surrounded by Batman, which means Joker was the Universe that's Belmont. My Girl Margarita looks like Harley Quinn, and by this origin story, you can safely say that Jiren was Batman. It's kind of weird. However, I do hear that is a cliche story. Yeah, it's been done a lot, but you do want just look past and just like other important stories that story. So basically, Jiren met this master who started martial arts master and started training him on the way and stuff, the way of martial arts, and eventually, Jiren had like more supporters, like more martial arts people. Jiren had an army to go up against the evildoer who were trained in martial arts and stuff. But after a second round with the evildoer, it turns out that the evildoer was too strong and killed a bunch of Jiren's teammates. And the ones that stayed alive, Jiren abandoned him. Like they're like, yeah, he's way too strong. We're out of here. This upset Jiren to a level. Now, this forget trust. Jiren has to be so strong and rely so much strength that he'll make the other people follow him. Like, and that's how much. And you can see him saying with the pipe trooper. Like if you look at the picture of pipe troopers, have a smiling demeanor, well, except trouble, but honestly, with a mustache, you can't really tell. And Jiren is like serious stuff. Like Jiren doesn't really. Jiren's not interested in like trust and all that friendship. Like he needs strength. Strength is absolute. Strength means everything to him, and it's because of strength he can get all the people to rally behind him. And 17, 17 says that you rely too much on the past, and you need to move on stuff like keep moving forward. You know that movie. This pissed off German and Belmont, and even German someone like German says, "Yo, bro, God destruction. You kind of said too much already. Yeah, if you said too much, then German should like stop them like a wolf with telling a story. But we gotta know like what's the point of this? Like this, his backstory does have some like mixed feelings. Like the second half is okay, really good. It tells you how much he relies on strength and stuff. But the first one does have the whole cliche of the like you killed my family and I have to avenge them or whatever. Yeah. So anyway, like Jiren gets like mad like how like 17 is saying, yeah, you rely way too much on the past and you have to move on, man. You're still stuck in the past, and like this is really pissing off Jiren. This isn't the first time that like Jiren has started like try to piss off a lot of his enemies. I think he did it with Topo and such, or he did it with also I think what's his name the Chateau Riverine, yeah, Riverine was the name, and that's more of 17 style. Anyway, after all that fighting, Goku and Vegeta are down. They cannot get up. They're finally tired. For once, because the whole 70. So then Jiren decides, you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna launch one large attack, and 17 tries to use barrier but could not do it. It's not enough. Even with the barrier around Goku and Vegeta, it's not enough to do it. So 17, and here's where the field gets up with 17 as the MVP right now. 17 decides to sacrifice himself using a self-destruct explosion to reduce the explosive of Jiren's attacks, and it worked. Goku and Vegeta fall safely into out of bounds. Oh yeah, you ain't wondering what happened to Frieza. Well, Frieza tried to attack Jiren, like Frieza, like, screw the rules, I'm just gonna kill you. And Frieza, and that's all that was. Jiren just basically bitch smacked Frieza around like a ping pong, and then that was Frieza. Frieza's not eliminated, he's just out. Yeah, Frieza got like a few minutes of attempt before like Jiren like boy, you better sit the back the fuck up. And so then yeah, 17 like man, the first real death of the Universal tournament. I mean, yeah, tournament power, yeah, tournament power, and man, he's probably gonna get revived back by the Dragon Balls and such. Yeah, cause remember the whole TN from Team Fortress are like death is kind of like once you have Dragon Balls and stuff. So it's only gonna come back soon. If not, that's gonna be a hefty blow, man. I feel ya, man. 17 did sacrifice himself for the better good. Yeah, and now we see Vegeta getting up. But you know how the titles of the next episode ended. Like, this is the last thing of Vegeta's practice. Vegeta falls. So yeah, dude, I warned you about one of the episodes before about the whole Universe 2 and Universe 6 elimination. Do not spoil it in the titles. I keep telling them not like come up with a better title name. Like you basically just spoil what happens in the next episode. Yeah, Vegeta gets eliminated, but don't have to actually tell us that's gonna happen. So this could be Vegeta's end, leaving only Goku and Frieza left. Now, could Goku and Frieza fuse or something? That'd be really weird since the Potara earrings are still in effect. And we have 3 minutes left of the World Tour, which means we have 3 episodes left before this Tournament Power ends, plus 2 more for like the closers, and that's 5 episodes left. Anyway, I think this episode was amazing. Though Jiren's story has some issues, but it was still an amazing episode. Rest in peace, 17. This has been Kenan, Legend Game. Remember, I'm not OP, I am just that good. See you.
It's time to jump up in the air.